Great. Conscious Awakening What Network, guys. Waking up your consciousness. I'm the Oracle of Ancient Wisdom, and today we are going to talk about turning up your light. Now, when I look back over all the years, I've probably done 100 shows on turning up your light because I think it's so powerful to do it. And it's so hard to do in today's world, right? Like, we are living in a crazy world, my friends, and being you and being proud, being healthy, wealthy, and happy is a little bit more problematic, being a light bearer. So I want to remind you tonight, all of you, of why you're here and what you're here to do. So I am Joan of Angels. I am the Oracle of Ancient Wisdom. My soul mission is really to help you remember who you are, why you're here, so you can step into your best self. And recently I've been offering some really fun things. I've been offering something we call the wing fluff. Well, I've been doing wing fluffing since 2015, but I never thought of offering it as a service. So, Laura, I just started offering wing fluffing, and I'm offering spiritual advisor. Why? Because I'm a spiritual counselor. I help people remember and then feel good about themselves. Spiritual chiropractic, because I help align your body, mind, and spirit. So those are some of the new things we are offering. And I have a brand new website that I think I'm going to show you because I'm so excited. It's the cutest thing I have ever seen. And the frequency of it is brand new. It's the kind of frequency I actually want you to see. And so I will share my screen. Home Joan of Angels. I want you to see it. All right. Can you see that? Oh, yes. That free gift is great. But if you look at the website, it has a whole new energetic frequency. Embody all that you are. I just get high looking at the whole thing. But imagine stepping into your soul's power and your sovereignty, which is most important. When you turn up your light, when you step in your soul power, sovereignty, the ability to be uniquely you and stand in your truth is important. So this work will help you step into your soul's power to embody your highest timeline. And let's see if you can see this. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. So a couple of unique things. Miracle Mondays are finally up on the website okay, she has to put the link on it, but good. Some videos and interviews of me that I think you guys have not seen. And these are some very old books. The new book is not up here, but I do have a new ebook on intuition that I will share out with all of you too. The art is coming. It's not hooked up yet, but this is some of the art, dear ones, that will be shown. This one I find really fascinating. It is the interdimensional planes of planet Earth, while this one is going into the other realms. And so you could use this kind of art when you want to meditate, when you want to get out of your body and into a brand new state. Okay, now okay, here. And this is the new services that are all here. Oracle of Ancient Wisdom, the spiritual advisor, spiritual chiropractic, wing fluffer. So this week I started doing wing fluffing sessions. People loved them, and you would too. All right, enough of all. Oh, yeah, that's so cute. What do you think of the website, guys? Shariah, who does Neil's websites, has been working really hard on it. How do you like it? Just curious to get your feedback on it. Take a look and let me know. All right. Okay, good. All right. So where is everyone coming from tonight? Oh, good. Tina Marie loves it. I like that. I think that's great. And it has been a while for some of us. Patricia, I'm happy to see you. Kathy Miller, we'll be seeing you pretty soon. And Laura is back. Good. And I see a few of you are here. Guys, share it out with your friends. Let's work on raising our vibrational frequency, turning up our light. And I'm going to tell you why it's so important. And you should have figured this out yourself. The last 2 weeks, there have been very upsetting things that have been happening, between shooting down of things that fly in the sky, wondering what those are, but also things that go on tracks having serious problems. Now, I'm watching my words because many things get taken down on YouTube. Those of you who watched my Charlie Ward show, that got taken down immediately. So, well, Tina, can you put the link to the ascensionconference.com in the chat for everyone? So, things are very unpredictable. They're actually very scary. They're very frightening if you should live in one of those parts that of the country that are having these fires. Or, for instance, in California, there was a report I read today of hundreds and hundreds of train cars on a track out in the middle of nowhere in a remote rural district in California that's filled to the brim with toxic chemicals. So keeping an eye on that to see what happens. Now, how do you turn up your light, my friends, when you are facing a world that seems to be going a bit crazy? So tell me how you all are feeling about things. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your energetic frequency? Patricia, what's your energetic frequency? Okay, thank you for that. I love that new site. If I could live in it, if I needed a new place to live, I would live in that website. It's has such a great energy, right? So I would live in it. I would adopt it. It would be my sister, my kids. It's like the cutest website. All right, but that's just my point of view, but thank you. All right, so how is everyone feeling tonight? Are you disturbed about things in the news? Are you worried about things? Are you a little bit concerned? Or is it just me? Am I the only one who thinks about these things? Anyone have any thoughts? So the toxic fumes have spread all the way to Toronto and Canada and New York City. So they are calling it a huge ecological disaster, even though the news is not reporting on it. I have been looking for alternative ways then of how do we deal with that kind of tragedy that's happening around us, and how do we cope personally? So the first thing I'm going to tell you, which is pretty funny, we're talking about turning up our light and our brilliance and shining our light. Well, I've been doing these wing fluffing sessions recently, and these wing fluffing sessions have been quite fun because what I do is almost similar to what we do here. We send our roots down to the center of the earth. We send our antenna up to the heavens, and we spread this energy. We bring the energies down by the frequency. Okay, I thought so, Patricia. And that's why Spirit said, in terms of raising our light, yes, we all can raise our light. And we can all use these tools to create a pillar of light like we do, to be strong, to emanate this higher light frequency. But the truth is, there are toxins in the air. They may be coming to you, giving you symbols like the 1111, but they are coming to you. I read an article today, though, that promises some help. And I am going to share the information with you, although I don't know if you know this, but in California, it is kind of not kosher for doctors to share information about alternative health. But who here has heard of sprouts and make sprouts? One of the best things I have just found out is that if you take broccoli seeds, and Tina, this is for you, if you take broccoli seeds and you sprout them, and there's lots of information about sprouting online. I sprout. Sprout is so fun because you're making your own phone. You're making your own energy. You're making your own food. Oh God, guys, you're just angels. Yes, yes, yes. It's giving off what it was made to give off. I am going to copy and paste that and share it with my web designer, Shariah. She will be thrilled. It's been an ordeal. I mean, it's been a privilege, but it's been interesting diving deep to understand how to bring out the new frequencies, which I've been in since I called in the extraterrestrials last summer. Yes, so sunflower seeds are good, but also in particular, beautiful Elizabeth, I love you. In particular, it's the broccoli seeds that have some kind of chemical component, which I did not write down, so I don't actually remember it. But this chemical component can remove the toxins in your body. So starting with sprouting, number one, and particularly sprouting broccoli seeds can help protect you. And I took this for years. Oh, I started taking this after Chernobyl. And I heard about it, zeolite, which is a great detoxifier. So you want things that will pull out all the nasty things in your body. And by the way, when you sprout, do not use tap water, okay? And if you can go outside your city to another area. And yes, there's danger happening in Pennsylvania. I think in Pennsylvania, they actually found something that was on the railroad tracks that was there to derail the tracks. They managed to disassemble it. The bomb squad went in and took it away. But there's something very strange going on. I'm not going to speculate what's strange. My job isn't to speculate that. My job is to teach us how to cope with it and how to excel in it and how to stay strong. So as Patricia said, her vibratory frequency has been down because of this. So we are going to work today to bring up our vibratory frequency so that we will be able to handle the dangers that come our way. We'll just understand that we were made for this, and you were. You guys chose to come down here for one of the scariest times in humanity's history. I don't know if you've come to that yet, but it is probably one of the scariest times in our history. And I like him too, sweetie. But scary, scary, scary. And some people are saying, well, I don't want to be here. Why do I have to be here during these bizarre times? Well, I want you to understand that you are here because you chose to be here, and you are needed exactly in these scary times. So Spirit doesn't have it wrong. Spirit has it right. You are born to be here. There, I think that's a lot better. You were born to be here. Your energy is needed now. This is not the time to leave. All your life, because you've had it so difficult, you've been in training for this. And I know most of you who are here with me have not had easy lives. And, miracles we need, and I get this. And the research I've been doing on consciousness and on transitioning and on reincarnation tells me that this assignment that we have is extremely important. Our soul knows what this assignment is, and we came down here exactly to be part of this ending of the matrix, exactly what that says. So we came down here to be awake, to actually be of service from that awake place. All the hardships you have had up till now have been to help make you stronger. I've had people tell me, well, the angels say that they didn't expect it to be so hard. That kind of pisses me off because that doesn't undo how hard it has been for all of us. So I'm going to say, though, that in turning up our light, it's because your assignment isn't over. Your assignment is just beginning, and your assignment is I may not like what's going on. In fact, it scares me. I have been frightened by it. I don't like the uncertainty of it. People are dying. Like, this is something true. So you say, I don't like this, but I'm going to do the best I can to raise my energy above a 7, above an 8, above a 9. I'm going to make myself, Emily, go and make yourself broccoli sprouts. A sprouting thing is not expensive to make the sprouts and start. And by the way, it's cheap to buy broccoli seeds. And with a little salad dressing, they are delicious with or without salad dressing. You can put it and make avocado toast, okay? But the point is, and the zeolite, is that in order to cope with the air and the lack of being able to take this in, you need to treat your liver. Oh, and there was one other thing. Oh, yeah, because I ordered it yesterday. Was it reishi mushrooms? Yes, reishi mushrooms. All right, we'll stop playing. Okay, yeah, because we're going to heal our hearts. I feel like we're watching our planet being destroyed right in front of our eyes, and I'm heartbroken. And so my job is to make us strong enough to cope, strong enough to survive it, strong enough to come out the other side, stronger, better, healthier, able to be of service and to do what we came here to do. I want you all to be able to pick up the sense inside of you and be able to look at what's going on. Because I look at what Emily says. Yes, she's right. Avoid most of the news, but lots of people are getting bad allergic reactions to whatever is in the air. So I know you're living in Pennsylvania, and we know the chemicals that are in the air are spreading rapidly. So the best what you can do, my friends, is to actually pay attention to what we're talking about to remove those toxins. Do I want you to go out in the air? Of course not. Do I want you to take it on and head first? No, I want you to be smart, but I want you to remember that we're born for this. We're going through a war. I call it the war between good and evil, or dark and light, but there is a war going on. It's going on for our consciousness. And the more we're aware of our ability to stay safe and sane, the better we'll be. So let's just start. And we're going to invoke our energy. You have a rash. Where do you live, Laura? And is this a new rash? Be a little bit more specific. I have a new rash that just began. All right. Good. So, okay, not good. But I'm getting clarity on what we're going to be working on. When we get to the healing part of today, we will work on healing skin conditions. We will work on healing allergies. We will work on the toxic effect this is having on all of us. And even if you're not living in an area affected physically by it, you're energetically being affected by it. And who knows if it's in the air, but just less toxic where you're living. I don't know if it's just less toxic here in California. I do know that they're planning some evil things here in California. So we want to be prepared. So we're going to do the fast track. Dearest ones, we ask right now to be filled, surrounded, and protected with the light. We ask for a pillar of light that is about 6 feet in diameter to surround us. And we are in the center of this pillar of light. And within the pillar of light, we can literally create this vortex of energy. So you can do the same thing in your particular vortex. You can spin it around. Good. Now send up that antenna all the way up to the heavens, and know that when we send it up there, we are actually activating our crown chakra and allowing it to bring in more wisdom, more information, more what I call celestial energies. Okay. I wanted all the air fresheners. I'm not sure what that means. Be more specific. This just started from the train derailment here. South Wales, I've had it since December on my face and my forearm. So, Laura, there are several causes of that. It also could be a side effect from certain things that people were taking. I don't know if you took them or not. We don't want to discuss it, except to know that sometimes those were side effects. And if those are side effects, then, and I don't know about the kinds of chemical spills you're having there, but I would say that these things for toxicity would help you as well. All of these things, my friends, will help us. And believe it or not, I am going to go out and start sprouting. And it could, well, Laura, it could be trauma from seeing your dad pass away, but a rash would go away. No, a rash usually comes when something is overpowering your immune system and it comes out in your skin. Or it can also be foods. So a dear friend of mine who has psoriasis discovered, when they were told it would never be cured, discovered that by giving up gluten, all of her skin rashes went away. those are suggestions. I'm not your medical doctor. I'm just going to throw out a few ideas on ways I believe in healing ourselves from the inside out. All right, let's go back to this. So let's go back. We are in our pillar of light, sending that antenna up to the heavens so that we can receive that energy. And while we're here, I want you to feel the energy in this pillar and imagine the pillar not only going up there to the heavens, but it goes down to the center of the earth. It keeps you perfectly aligned and perfectly protected no matter where you are. We're creating an invisible shield around you. The funny part about creating an invisible shield, years ago, I was in a Crystal Skull conference in Scottsdale, Arizona. There was a young boy there. He was about 10 or 12. And he had gone with the shamans out into the desert. And there were tornadoes all day. And what he told me was very powerful. What he told me was that they used this particular kind of flow of energy, really created that energy protection around them. And the tornado overturned the cars around them, but left their car alone. This particular energetic field, I know I've given you a lot, but this one can protect you. It can protect you from everything. It can protect you from other people's negative opinions. It could protect you from your own lack of confidence. It could protect you from, it can energetically protect you from the dangers of what is going on for you. I think I said going gluten-free for you. I also said reishi mushrooms for skin rashes. I also, if it were me, I would only take organic products if I could get them, and I would only take herbal kinds of medicines. I wouldn't take anything that could have side effects associated with it because we don't know anymore. All right. Any questions about what I've said? Anyone want to know where I'm coming from or what I'm talking about? All right. Okay. I'm just out of curiosity. So here we are in our pillar of light. And I actually can feel it. And in this pillar of light, first of all, I want you to turn up your energetic frequency. So make sure on a scale of 1 to 10, many of you have done this a lot with us. You can either use a switch, a dial that goes from 0 to 10, or you could use the meter where 10 is turned on, 0 is off, and you have a clock hand. So on a scale of 1 to 10, guys, where is your energetic? And what is it that, what? Well, that is interesting. And I appreciate your sharing this with us because actually I'm going to do some healing on this. Yeah, it probably does look like psoriasis. I would say the reishi mushrooms are, I don't know, what was I reading? Oh, yeah, I was reading about the reishi mushrooms for the skin rashes associated with these allergic attacks that are happening and with the reactions that we're having in our body. And the reishi mushrooms, believe it or not, you can get it in a powder and put it in your coffee every day. I had no idea, but I ordered some last night, and I'll tell you exactly who I ordered it from. They're my go-to, Crescent Moon Herbals. They have really good price on tinctures. If you go to Whole Foods or a health food store, it's very expensive. Here you can get a large bottle for for a lot less. So that's where I went for it. And I'm sharing this because I really feel a call to have you're my tribe. I want you healthy, wealthy, and happy. Okay. So as we do this and feel on this energy and on an energetic scale of 1 to 10, looking at where we're at on an energetic scale of 1 to 10, put it down in there. Energy was 4, now already at 9. Good, because this is contagious. Invite your friends who want healing. Invite your friends who are being impacted by what is going on in the world today, because we are about to get started on the healing phase of everything. Although I am going to pull a card first. I'm always known for pulling cards. And if you want to know what's around my neck, every journey starts with a single step. Okay, so we're going to be calling this up. Yeah, revert back to what you know. We're going to start by, this card is really kind of cute. Every journey starts with a single step. This is the first step into feeling more empowered with what is going on around you, even though we're not personally, most of us are not living in that area. Some of you are still impacted, and who knows what's going to happen in our own neck of the woods. We don't know. That's the unpredictability of what is going on. So I believe in being sovereign. I believe that we need to take our health in our own hands, our mind in our own hands, our connection to spirit in our own hands, and our wellness and our confidence and our courage. So once you actually get that you were assigned to this, or you assigned yourself to this planet, knowing energetically that you'd be coming in the worst of times, the danger zone, you chose to come here. So I want to tell you, I'm proud of you. I am proud of you that you're still here and you're still with us. Now we're just going to give you more oomph to handle it. All right. So I'm asking my guides, how do we remove the skin rashes? How do we remove the liver damage? How do we remove the lung toxicity? How do we remove that from each and every one of us so that we can actually start to clear our energy, so that we can speak it into the ethers, yes, so that we know who we are, and we command and we demand that our bodies be healed, our bodies be whole, our bodies be protected. So right now, as I'm working on the energy field, the only thing I can start with is your complete etheric body. And what I see in your etheric bodies is that many of you are surrounded by an energy field of I don't know what I want to call it. Sort of, it's a black goo. It's the best thing I can tell you. It's a black goo that's associated with the dangers of the last few years. It's associated with some of the corruption and stuff that wasn't for our highest good. So understand that I'm trying not to get myself kicked off of this channel either by saying the things that I'm saying, but understand that your body has a response and we're going to strengthen it. So I want you to, as we do this, okay, they're showing me as we do it. Yeah, it is heavy. They're showing me as we do it. And they're showing me that there's one thing, like Tina said, she's a 9 or whatever, or an 8. But energetically, due to the frequency of what's in the air, what I'm really seeing, or what's in the air, and it doesn't have to be in your neighborhood, it's in the air over the US. It is in the air over Canada. And so it's lowering vibratory frequencies of everyone. We can feel it energetically. I want you to, on a scale of 1 to 10, look at that energy, because I'm reading that energy is like a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10. And I'm going to use it as a reference point as I clear the black goo out of your conscious auric field. That's the best thing we can do to start with. So we're clearing, right now we are clearing that energetic field from the top and starting to run it over your entire body, running it over your arms, running it over your legs, energetically running it over every single part of your body. So they're showing me that I can make my hands super huge so that they're literally able to completely wipe off gobs of this kind of goo that has settled on people's auric field as a result of the trauma of the last few years. So I'm literally removing goop. I don't know if anyone feels it. If you feel it, let me know. But what's going to happen is you're going to feel an energetic reset as we start to remove these pieces that are blocking your light. If you are a light being and suddenly you have goop over you, What happened to your light? Well, you're trying to energetically project it maybe, but your frequency is very low because there's a block like this. Here's that heavy frequency. You're trying to push up against it. All of those things. So think of it this way. Those chemicals in the air are designed to destroy your frequency. They're toxic. They're designed to disconnect you from consciousness. They're designed to make you ill and toxic. And when you're in that way, then your vibratory frequency is so low, your consciousness is low, you can't be a part of the spiritual awakening on the planet. It is part of an attack on humanity. We are dealing with this attack by starting to remove this black goo from your auric field. Does anyone else feel it? Because I am feeling it. I'm feeling it very strongly. All right, one place they attack you is right here. So I want everyone to put your hand right here behind your neck. That is your angel switch. It is your switch on connecting to the divine. When it is closed, you will feel turned off. When it is on, you will be connected to your higher consciousness, innate intelligence, and the celestial realms. So right now, we are also starting to work on that angelic switch. Daria, how could I help but love you, sweetheart? All right. That is Goddess Angel over there. All right. So we're turning on that switch, guys. Do you feel that switch? You have to use your creative imagination to turn on that switch. But when you turn on your switch, what you will feel is a rush of energy running from the top down. If you feel it, let me know. A little rush of energy. Why? Because the energy couldn't get down. Like when that switch is closed, it will not get through. So the first place that we get stuck is right here. Also, many people have implants there. Do we have implants there, guys? So I have seen ET implants there. Had a client a few years ago that I went, well, you have an implant there. And she told me the whole story of the reptilians. Nevertheless, I still saw that. We did remove it. But you can have many kinds of implants. You can also have an implant that is designed to block you from source. Am I seeing any implants from there? Are there any implants that have to do with you guys being disconnected from source? Yes. So we're going to start to remove those implants. And these are hard implants to remove. What we're going to do is dissolve them. We are going to literally energetically dissolve them. We're still working with this right here. So we are removing it and we are dissolving it so that it has no power over you. Okay, now, I know most of you have not taken my wing fluffing class, but I will say that I don't feel blocked from sauce. Well, like so cryptic, I actually don't know what that means. Okay, bringing our shoulders back, guys. I want you to really feel this energy running through your body. Now that we've removed the majority of implants, you might feel if it's still stuck. Look in your energy field and see if you feel it's still stuck. If you feel it's still stuck, Tina will put it up there and we'll continue to send energy to it. The other place, there's two other places for energetic leaks and implants, and one is your low back around your L5, L4, and also in your tailbone. In your tailbone, in your sacrum coccyx, if you think of when you go get your oil changed, they open up the thing on the bottom and the oil falls out. Well, it's the same thing in our spine. There is a place in our spine where if we have an energetic leak, it's like our celestial fluid runs out, our spinal fluid. I don't know if in the physical spinal fluid runs out, but energetically it will. So that is the other place. So the other thing we are going to do today is we are going to clear those blocks in the low back and in your sacrum where there's a leakage. So I'm asking how to do that now. Aha. One of the things is that when we are in this pillar of light and we imagine that we have this energy, this antenna that comes from the heavens through our body, it goes right through our spinal cord and it will align your spine. It will align your sacrum. Once your sacrum is aligned, these energy blocks or this leakage of this fluid won't happen. We are now, what we are doing is literally realigning your sacrum in order that these energy blocks get healed. Because when your sacrum is back in alignment, your energy flows smoother again. And then we're actually at the bottom of your sacrum. I need my pendulum for this one. Show me where releasing anything that's still blocking the sacrum. Show me when we're opening up that sacrum so that the energy of the sacrum is free. So that the energy of the sacrum flows freely up through L5, up through your mid-back, up through your wings, up through your neck, and up through your brainstem. Who here feels that and feels an energy shift? Is there an energy shift on this? Yes, yes, yes. That's why some people don't know what I'm talking about, because it's not in the news, and yet it's so important. Imagine getting an allergic attack and getting these skin rashes and not being able to breathe, and you don't know where it's from, right? That would be even worse. God, I'm warming up my body as we talk. Yes, Tina Marie says yes. Okay, good. So we know what's going on. We know that we're actually energetically under attack of some kind. I don't care, planned or non-planned or what you might believe, but we are physically, spiritually, mentally, and psychologically being under attack in all ways. Your psyche is being attacked. Your physical well-being is attacked. Your connection to spirit. Your ability to smile is being, your ability to have a light frequency is all being impacted. How do I know? Because mine has been too. And I'm being shown what I have to teach by what is happening for me. Now, one thing that was pretty interesting is I went to the Conscious Life Expo last weekend, which was a very high vibration. It was the largest expo ever, 15,000 people. And that is so good to hear. It was 15,000 people. Okay, I'm just going to clear that energy a little bit more of that pain and neck. So we're going to sort of send it out to the ethers so it doesn't remain in anyone's body, doesn't remain in my body. I want to send it out, clear my field, going down into the center of the earth, sending any pain, any trauma. Most important, I don't want to receive it in mine. Good. Okay. Whew. The energy at the expo was extremely high. The vibration, the consciousness was exquisite, but many people got sick, including myself. Many people came home and actually felt like they had COVID after. You're enjoying the show. I'm doing this intense healing and you're enjoying it. Good. It's supposed to be entertainment in a lot of ways. And it's supposed to be uplifting. If I'm doing my job, when you get off this show tonight, you will feel inspired, uplifted, ready to cope with life, ready to cope with the day. I would like to say invincible, but I'm not sure we'll feel invincible, but I think we'll feel protected by our guides, protected by the knowledge that we have, protected by new insights, protected by new tools to keep our body stronger than ever, and protected by knowing how to remove your own implants and how to protect yourself in a pillar of light. Whew. I'm getting chills too. My body has been hot. It has been intense for everyone. Yes. Good. Pain and head removed now. It's spiritually. I sense it spiritually. Yes. Good. Good news. I'm enjoying that show. Yes. 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 Feel less alone. This is important. We are not alone. You're not alone in this. I'm just going to say that if I didn't have my angelic ones talking to me, and if I didn't have all of you guys and a few friends, I would be in such despair. I would be in tremendous despair. I would really worry about how to get through this myself. But because I have many of you, and I know you all, and I come on Miracle Monday every week, and I fluff up your auras and mine, and I know that we're doing this for the highest good of all concerned, you guys give me that confidence to continue doing my work. And my job is to give you the confidence to continue doing what you came here to do in the world. Now, are there any questions from any of you? Any questions about anything that I'm saying? Any questions about anything you're feeling? Anyone who still needs more help, needs a little bit more energy, speak now. It's the time. Or has any questions about your particular situation, how we can work with you? Broccoli sprouts. Yes, yes, yes. Of course you weren't across the border, and you are here to help. Repeat after me. I'm here to be me. I'm here to hold the light. In fact, I'm here to remember why I'm here, and I'm here to hold the light. By remembering that I'm here for a reason, by remembering that I chose to be here in what looks like the most difficult times, I will get through this. We will all get through this. We will meet on the other side. And I think the planet, the new earth that's going to come after this crazy time, is going to be well worth the pain we're enduring. But nevertheless, we want to be safe. So I would say that having done research for many years on that particular subject, I would say no. Well, okay. Now, interesting enough, there are those N95 masks. Would I wear an N95 mask? Because if you're talking just about a mask for a disease, no, they don't do anything except have you breathe your own oxygen over and over and over again. Not healthy. We need you to have more air. But would the, because it's a hazmat condition. What is a hazmat condition? Well, when it's a hazmat poison, you're supposed to be wearing a suit. You're supposed to be having something over your head and maybe breathing inside the suit. You're not even supposed to breathe the air. If you were close to it, I'd say an N95 type mask, or more powerful than that. But if you don't have access to it, no, it's not really going to help you and could even cause more problems. Okay. All right. I'm now going to check your energy field and see. Oh, all right. I feel that the black goo, so how much of the black, can I ask how much of the black goo we have removed? Have we removed 100% of the black glue? No. Have we removed 50% of the black goo? Yes. Haha. Have we removed 60%? No, we've removed 50%. But I will say this, 50% is great. Now we're going to see if we can remove a little bit more, for sure. We will remove, yes, we're going to remove more to see if we can get up to 60% removed. Many of you have been carrying around this black goo for quite a long time. It is energetically out there in humanity. You even pick it up in food, other people's thoughts, in the air itself. All right, good. Yeah, finished checking that. Any more comments, guys? How did you like this session on a scale of 1 to 10? Are you feeling shifts? Are you feeling a change? Yeah, because of the airborne, but only if it's the kind of mask that's designed for hazmat conditions. None of those masks that we have are designed for that kind of condition. All right, this is a great question. So, can I help you understand why some people have the ability to hear spirit guides and angels and others do not hear anything? Some people have been hearing spirit guides and angels since the beginning of time. I think, I don't know if Tina Marie likes me sharing it, but I am sure she's been feeling them since the beginning of time. And because that's who she is. Other people, like me, I did feel them, I saw them, I'd hear them, but I actually did not know. And they didn't come around me like they might have for Tina Marie, where they were with her a lot and let her know she wasn't alone. Meaning that there's degrees in connectivity. There's degrees and levels of which we connect. The second reason we don't connect is that our auric field is blocked. One thing, so I have a service that I call the wing fluff. You can find the wing fluff. Let's see. I am looking for wing fluffing. Hold on. Well, that didn't work. So I'm checking out the new website to find it for you, but I'm going to find it for you anyway so I can give you the link. The reason I'm recommending the wing fluff is that it actually gives you extra special energy that you would not have had. And it allows you to connect to the divine. I don't know. Maybe I don't know where it is. Yeah. Okay. I'm not finding it. Go to Instagram to pick it up. Let's go to Instagram. Here it is. Okay. Go here. This is where the wing fluff is. The reason I recommend the wing fluff right now is to connect your energetic frequency. And there is a special that goes with it. Wing fluff 15 is a special discount that goes with it. When you do that wing fluff, it will help you remove more of the black goo. So the more we remove that black goo, the healthier we are. All right, my dears, it's almost time. We're gonna, yeah, this has been a great show. I feel like I told you a lot of things. I hope some of them sat with you pretty well. I love doing the show with you. I'm going to be looking at the comments again, looking to see who's had something that's come through that feels better for you. Good. 9, and we'll be listening more. I'm feeling better. Yes. So once you raise your energetic frequency and you connect that celestial to that celestial realm, you will actually have an easier time connecting. The angels themselves have said to connect with us, you really need to raise that vibratory frequency. All right, my friends, we must go. It's been another Miracle Monday. Thank you for being with us. If you got healing, share it with your friends, share it out. If you feel that this black goo is being removed and you're feeling a sense of peace and balance, let me know. Go on YouTube and comment on the show. Let us know how you're feeling, or send me an email about how you're feeling, how you like the show. Good. Oh my goodness. Head and neck without pain for the first time in a week. Way to go. Way to go, Patricia. Thank you for being here. Guys, thank you all for being here with us. Thank you for being part of Miracle Monday. All right. Sending you a lot of love. Don't forget to check out the Wing Fluff. Check out joanofangels.com. Check out that new website. And then like, subscribe, and share if you're on YouTube. And guys, if you're watching this later, you will get the same healing that people on here did as well. So sending love from the ethers, sending love. Yes. And yes, I'm looking for opportunities as a motivational speaker. Should you know anyone who wants my wonderful services and my speaking skills, I will be speaking live in Sedona next month at the Sedona Ascension if I could spell it right, Ascension Retreat. I'm doing a lot of speaking this year, guys. .com. I don't know if that's actually the website, but you can get a 10% discount if you use my link. But also the Ascension Conference in San Diego, I am helping to run. A few of our people are going to be volunteers there. We would love to see you come and be there. So if that calls you, go and register. All right, my darlings. May you feel fearless. May you feel empowered. May you feel the power of your own soul connection in the sense that you begin to understand you're here to be you. You're here to raise your light. You're here to be that brilliance that you are. And the first way is by clearing all this energy out, physically and spiritually, cosmically, by clearing out the energy of the world around us. So have a blessed and beautiful day. I will see you all next week. Sending love. Much